Hiya, Sandra here. Thank you so much for taking time out your day to watch this video. I'm going to show you how I made this really simple clean cut card. I'm going to use my Lisa Horton mini doilies die set, just the inner part of the one with the love hearts on it, and my loops and bubbles slimline frame die set, and I'm just using the inner part of that at the moment. And I'm just going to cut it out of printer paper just to make a little stencil. I'm going to use my squeezed lemonade, carved pumpkin and Pick Raspberry Distress Oxide inks to add some colour using the stencil that I've just made. Just being really careful to hold the paper still. I'm not sort of scrubbing the blender, I'm just sort of dabbing it down so it doesn't move any of the little intricate parts. And now I'm going in with the squeezed lemonade and just dabbing it. Nothing special, just making sure I get plenty of colour there. And then I'll move on to the Pick Raspberry as well. I'm really sorry about the noise in the background, by the way, it's my dishwasher. I was going to put it off while I did this, but I thought, oh, that'll be fine. Hopefully it's not annoying you too much. Oh, look at that, I love it. And now my black glitter paper, and I'm cutting out the outside portion of that loops and bubbles frame. And You're Amazing double layered sentiment. Look at the size of that thing, it's brilliant. And I'm going to do my Memento Tuxedo Black just to give it a really nice coverage, and then I'm going in with my black pigment ink as well, and then putting a layer of my clear embossing powder. And I'm going to tidy that embossing powder away because that is just an accident waiting to happen with me, I'm afraid. And now just carefully melting the embossing powder, just being careful to keep the heat gun moving so as not to warp the card too much. And I'm also being careful to wipe the stamp after every use, and then also my stamping platform. I found over time that my stamps would get to the point where they weren't sticking properly anymore, and I found that it was because if I wasn't cleaning the platform and there was maybe residue, embossing powder or glitter or things like that, it would really affect the stickiness. So if you can, if you've got time, try and clean up as you're going along. It really does help to look after your stamps. And now I've got a card base, and it's 8 1/4 by 7 3/4, and it's scored at 3 7/8. And I'm going to put the panel that I've just stenciled, try and put it as carefully as I can, as central as I can. Just pressing it down, and now I'm going to put the outside frame on it as well, just using some wet glue because it's the easiest thing to do. Not too much so it doesn't ooze out the sides though. And just carefully place that round the edge as well. It just really brings the panel to life, I think. It looks really lovely. And now for the sentiment as well. I forgot to say, by the way, that these sentiments, they come with an outline die and also a shadow die, so it just really makes the sentiments stand out. I absolutely love these, and the size of them are unreal. Anyway, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Bye bye.